not just the people that have you, what what's the area around you like? Because if you can get away, that's why you got to watch the people to look for their weaknesses. You know, seeing what their dominant hand is, like you mentioned. Um, and I'll ask you a question based on that in a minute. But also figuring out escape routes from wherever they are, whether they're in a car or in an alley or get pulled into a house. They might go through multiple rooms. They have the time to sit there and formulate options to be able to get out. I mean, what else are you going to do at that point? You could, obviously be scared, but if you're able to hone that fear and pour that energy into figuring out a plan to try to escape, it's going to be in your best interest. Now, if we're sitting there, we go in and we're looking at somebody and we look for their dominant hand. Okay, and this is going to bring in some of your self defense training. Okay, how does that come in handy for us? I mean, it makes me think, well, most likely if they have a weapon like a firearm, they're going to use their dominant hand to draw from it. So in that example, what would you say is the best way to approach preventing them from pulling their weapon? Like if you're trying to escape and you want to stop them from pulling their weapon, okay? Can you do anything with their dominant hand so they can't do that?
Yeah, I teach a whole
Aaron, do you mind if I answer this one? So I carry most of the time strong side, about 3, 4 o'clock. Aaron invites me out to a training. And because of the whole dominant hand stuff, he's explaining it to me. And it's one of those things that sometimes simple is just absolutely so beautiful. So someone goes to draw on you or whatever. And so this particular training, it was stopping people from drawing on you, stopping people from pulling knives on you. Like we are already entangled and you don't want them to escalate the situation worse than it already is. And so he's like, go ahead and draw. Now, he knows my dominant hand. And he knows roughly I'm going to grab one of two places. I'm either going to grab strong side or I'm going to grab appendix. And so I go to draw. And he just simply grabs my shirt, pulls it down. I cannot clear my belt line. And now I've got a chickened wing elbow out, and he just slides in there. Next thing I know, within a half a second, I've got my arm behind me like the dang cops used to grab me when I was being a dumb teenager. He's now holding on to my gun. We were using blue guns. He's now holding on to my gun, and I am just useless in that situation. But it was something that, I think me, like a lot of people, you would go for the hand or go for the firearm itself, not thinking to grab the shirt and yank down to impede that was something really interesting.